Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11, and for today's video of a weekly rant or ramble topic, which is the final week that I may or may not make a rant or ramble on, I will be discussing with you the new Daily Madrazo Bounty, let's say missions, or side missions, or whatever you want to call it, and some details to follow about this, for those who may need or want to know about this, who of course follow up from me. All sorts of information where I get this information will have all the links in the description below. On top of that, for those who even wants to check out my latest weekly update news video or my weekly update content video of what's remaining this week in GT Online's weekly update, you can find those two links in the description below as well. And for those who even wants to check me out on Twitch for when I do stream, if I do, anytime sooner or later, you can find me on Twitch in the link description below as well. And, well, linked in the description below, and, well, you can leave a follow if you must. I hope I did my introduction right, because I'm trying to do this as quick as possible, trying to basically get my first experience of these new events that exist in GT Online, to go through all the details that you may need or wants to know that is, well, new as of this week, amongst the fact that it is on double rewards for the rest of the week. So starting off with some basic information you want to know. First of all, Daily Madrazo Bounties is a new mission that is released this week in GT Online that comes as daily, let's say, collectibles, I guess, if you want to consider that. Or more like a daily objective, if you must. Obviously, hence the name Daily Madrazo Bounties. Stated in Rockstar's recent newswire, which I will link that in the description below, they've generally stated that Daily Madrazo Bounties are now available to bail enforcement office owners. When you're in the vicinity of a Madrazo bounty, he will contact you with details. Some other basic information you may want to know is that, first of all, before you can conduct these Daily Madrazo Bounties, you must own a bail office to access Daily Madrazo Bounties. And if you decide to do these bounties, Martin Madrazo will give you details in regards to what weapon to use in these bounties, and you will get an extra reward for following his request. And yes, for the rest of the week until after this Wednesday, which is the 24th, so after July 25th until the next time it's stated, for the next remaining 3 days, these objectives are going to be double rewards all week long. And of course, there has someone who made a map on these locations that could randomize daily. I'm not sure if it's select randomized, where there's a select 15 locations and then it would loop back to the first location as of the 16th day, or if it's just randomly chosen and there could be even a repeat location of choice within the 15 days. So I don't know anything about that, but as far as I'm concerned, there are 15 random locations in which it varies per player in public lobbies, but a fixed location in solo private lobbies, which I guess kind of makes sense to think about it, because much like G's caches, if there's a chance or not, there is a chance you could possibly have the same location as someone else, but much like G's caches, which I believe are also double rewards this week, they randomize between different players through different locations around the map on a daily basis. So I will link the map to this in the description below, but for those who wants to know the locations through me, I will give you the randomized, or all the locations of whatever could be randomized amongst what locations you could have on a daily basis. So here are the 10 locations within the city, I would say within southern Los Santos, where we have one in the middle of the LSIA area, we have the second one near Elysian Island, the third one near the oil mines, fourth one in what I believe is, actually I have my game open, I can just look in this area, the fourth one in Cypress Flats, then we have a fifth one which is like somewhere in Rancho, then we have a sixth one somewhere in Strawberry, then we have another one in Little Seoul, then we have one up in Vinewood Hills, possibly another one in Rockford Hills, there's even another one in Chumash area. So those are your 10 locations for that. And we also have these other 5 locations, which if I open my in-game map right here, the 11th one is marked in Grand Senora Desert. We have the 12th one that's marked in Grapeseed. 13, that's just east of the what's this place called? Sandy Shores. Yes, it is just south of Alamo Sea. We have another one south of Alamo Sea, but it's closest to Stab City. And of course, we have one all the way up in Paleto Bay. So these are your 15 randomized locations that you could get possibly on a daily basis. Now, for the rest of this video, I'm going to try my best to basically give you an idea of what you could expect when doing these Daily Madrazo Bounties. Because I was thinking about it for the majority of the day, and I was thinking, how could I make a video like this? Should I just give you the information and, you know, let you deal with it on your own? Or should I just give you everything you may need or wants to know? Which I like to be as informative as possible. So the resulting point of me thinking about this for hours today was to, well, give you everything you need to know, for those who are interested anyways. So let me just get right into it. So here I am in GTA Online. And of course, probably one of my most favorite vehicles in the game, in particular because it's, well, has a scratch. Because it's a police vehicle and it's undercover. I kind of wish there was a better variant for this. But regardless, for today's location, for me anyways, could be different amongst what locations you could have. So it may not be this location for you guys today. But just like it says right over here, let me just bring this back up again. Where was the image? Right over here. Yep, it says variant per player in public lobbies, but a fixed location solo private lobbies. What this generally means is it varies between players in public lobbies. So I could have a location in the middle of the city when someone else could have a location in Paleto Bay, someone else can have one in Sandy Shores, etc. But if I'm playing solo, I have my location, obviously, as it makes sense since I'm the only one in my own lobby that has my own location in the game, in the map. So let's just flip back into here. So my location's right over here in Rancho, which is quite interesting. It's actually, let me pull up my map again. Where was my thing? There it is. Yep. So my location actually for today is just number 5, which is quite interesting. So if I bring the map, like, you know, zoom in closer, I guess. I'm kind of wasting time, whatever. It's fine. I just want to let you guys know so no one gets lost or, you know, someone has the, you know, attention of a goldfish or something. So yeah, there's my location right over here. Number 5, because obviously it's just like, you know, in this location. It's not like north of Maze Bank, which I can clearly see if it would be north of Maze Bank or not. So this is my location. At least my location for today. Anyways, you probably want to see me do the gameplay already. So let me just move on and actually get to the location. So I'm just gonna keep this whole point, you know, in segment in this recording so I don't miss out on anything specific, because I haven't done this before. It's new, may be fun, we'll see. So fine, I'm close to the location. So here you go. Martin messaged me saying, "So you are a bail enforcement agent now. Very good. I have a long list of fugitives I need some help with. I will send you a target. If you can capture them, I will pay a good rate. Just make sure you capture them fatally. And don't take their body to the authorities. If you help me to send just the right message by capturing them using my preferred weapon, I will give you a bonus. Interested? Good, I will be in touch." So you have to kill them, basically, from what I understand. You have to capture them fatally. Let me just read these other messages because these are annoying me to like have a little notification on the bottom left. Anyway, so you have to capture them fatally and with his weapon of choice. And of course, I have my bail office, you know, right over here. Pretty respectable location, honestly. It's right next to my nightclub and my CEO office, so. Stupid car, why are you doing? It's Rockstar traffic. Alright. There's a train. Motherfucking Christ. Get out of the, just. You know, 50 years later, thank you. Okay, oh. We have a purple marker right over here. Okay. This is who you're looking for. Okay. So you get an image of... Ooh. Weapon of choice, a pistol. What kind of pistol? I only have a pistol Mark II. This is who you're looking for. Okay. So it only gives you a short amount of time for you to see what weapon you can use. I only have a pistol. Can I use any pistol? I'm gonna stick with my pistol Mark II because it's anyways closest to the pistol variant, though it's upgraded. I wonder if that's gonna count. Don't know. So you gotta look around this area to find this dude. See where he is. Wherever he could be. That might look like him. I think. Somewhere. Maybe.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
There you go, I took him down. You look at target, you eliminated the target. Nice. And you get the cops on you, of course you do. Definitely, you always get the cops on you. It's just impossible. I don't know which body it was prior to this guy. Since Madrazo. Oh, okay. There's a dude right over here. Just like that. There's a guy right behind me shooting me, but I don't care. I just want to... Oh, yeah, there's a cop right there. Okay, so I have to leave the area. I don't know if I have to lose the wanted level, and I do not know if this pistol counted, but we'll see. All I know I have to do right now is leave the area. So I'm gonna go straight into leaving the area. And, well, I'm not gonna make my judgment on it yet. That's what I probably wanted to say earlier. It's like, I want to do it before I make my judgment on it. Hit complete, targets eliminated. You successfully used the weapon of choice. Okay, you get the bottom up. You get the notification on the bottom left. That's good. Fucking cop, man. Now I have cops on me, and I'm gonna be very much annoyed. So yeah, $60,000. Usually, I think this might be 30,000, possibly. Don't know if because it's a $20,000 bonus. I don't know if it's actually gonna be 20,000. Then you get the other $20,000 bonus for, you know, capturing the target. So it's gonna be 40,000. But still, this week it's $60,000, I guess, if you complete the objective with the respected weapon successfully. And let me just lose the cops finally while I'm just finishing off saying what I want to say. It's just that straightforward. You just go up to the location, press E, you get a mother of freaking... Give me a moment. Okay, I lost the cops finally. So, yeah, I don't get a notification in here. So, here you go. You got a message from Martin. All the other notifications either appear on the top left to tell you, like, the top left. How can I show top left? Where my car is. You'll see a notification of where your weapon... You'll see a notification of what weapon you have to use for, like, a brief moment before you know, lose focus and you're like, oh crap, what weapon am I supposed to use? And then when you finally complete the target, you get your reward here that tells you if you successfully killed the target with the respective weapon or not. And that's generally it. What do I think about it? I mean, it's 60,000. Maybe 40,000 next week. And this week you have to complete 3 of... excuse me. You have to complete 3 of these to get the $100,000 weekly bonus. Anyways, from what I see anyways. Challenges. Yeah, there you go. You have to complete 3 Madrazo hits. So I did this one today. Well, technically the end of Sunday. Then I have Monday to do, which resets after 2 a.m. Then I can do on Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, you can make yourself free money on that. It's 60,000. It's daily. It's playing slightly more depending if you get the objective. Actually, it does. Actually, no. It pays definitely. It pays more if you do it successfully with a respective weapon, but it pays less if you do it with any weapon other than what he asks you to do it with. Than the time trials for than the daily RC Bandito time trials. Yeah, quite interesting. But yeah. So what do I think about this? It's extra. It's people have been complaining about the fact that this should have been a thing added in 2013 alongside the gang attacks of Martin Madrazo, but what can you do? Rockstar finally came up with this idea 10 years later. That's how delayed their creativity is. Anyways, what else do I think about it? It's 60,000. It's 60,000, maybe 40 or 30,000 like next week and the following weeks after, until they decide to give double rewards on that. I do not know how much money, if they're going to make triple rewards on this, but in case they do, stay tuned for my weekly update content videos that I do every Thursday evening in regards to GTA Online's weekly update. I, of course, do my best to make updates on those every Thursday evening when I can, so if you want to check out that, go right ahead. I will always, you know, make videos on this every Thursday evening. And I mean, surely it's not one of those best money-paying methods out there that exist, but it's still something that can stack on to your extra money that you can make on a daily basis. Of course, Rockstar doesn't want to constantly give out events that pay as much as KO Pericle Heist, otherwise it would make the game extremely boring. In the opposite sense, they don't have a right balance to it. I understand. They currently are in the game is boring because you have to grind for hours just to make $10,000. But if they made it to where you would make billions of dollars after 10 seconds, it would also make the game boring, because then what fun would you have playing the game further on, right? So they still have yet to find that balance. But regardless of that, I personally think it's decent. You just gotta pay a little bit more attention to, you know, what you need to do specifically. Just, you know, I guess work the brains out a little bit. It's totally fine. I'm okay with that. What much is there for me to say beyond that? I think that's it. It's a decent. I'm okay. I respect it. Whatever opinion you guys have, leave it in the comments down below. But as far as I'm concerned, that's all there really is in regards to what is new with these Daily Madrazo Bounties. It's really straightforward. The location's right next to you. When you start the hit, you just perform the hit, take a photo with Snapmatic, and you take the photo of the body, send it to Martin Madrazo, which is an option given at the bottom right of your screen with spacebar for me. Don't know what option you guys have, and then you just leave the area and you get your $60,000, assuming it's double weekly rewards, and you did it with the weapon successfully. Maybe next week, if I do this again, I will let you guys know in a week from now how much these events pay out at most, including the weapon assassination bonus. So stay tuned for that if you guys are interested with that. But as far as I'm concerned, I've already rambled on with this way more than I probably should. Hope you guys did find this informative, and if you wish to stay tuned for more content like this or anything else you may be interested in watching from me, King Vector 11, do leave a like and subscribe, or share with your friends if you want them to be interested or informed of or entertained by anything else that I may upload in the near future. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.